I do feel disappointed that retail is coming to this. It's not meant to be this way.
Reckless and relentless. Brazen thieves are smashing through glass, threatening staff, and taking off with stock on almost a daily basis. Retailers say they are facing the worst scourge in retail crime since they opened their doors for business.
I have been spat at, I've been verbally abused, I've been threatened. I did have moments where my family were questioning my safety at work.
It is a crisis point. I mean, we get frustrated because we have to sit back and watch.
There's that sense of desperation from them that you see, and it's like nothing's stopping them. Nothing will get in the way of them taking whatever they need and being threatening and aggressive towards our team.
For 22 years, Olivia has worked at Bunnings Warehouse in Melbourne. In the last few years, she says there's been a surge in thieves coming into stores armed with weapons and threatening staff.
We had a point where we had local gangs coming into the store. They would enter through different entry and exit points. We could see that it was very organised retail crime. They would come on a very regular basis as well with weapons and just walk straight out of our store with lawnmowers, barbecues, hot water services.
Olivia says 12 months ago, she was getting calls almost daily about attacks on staff.
I've got mothers-to-be, I've got grandfathers, dads, mums, wives, daughters, and for me, I've got that responsibility to make sure that they are all going home safe to their family.
She was a strong advocate for tougher security measures like body-worn cameras and tactical security guards.
So these are guards that can actually physically apprehend anyone that is aggressive towards our team or customers and remove them from the store. Whilst we have put these measures in place that have made our store the safest it's ever been, we shouldn't have to do that. That's not fair. That's not fair on our team and our customers that we have had to put tactical security guards in place to keep everyone safe.
Theft in Australia has reached a 21-year high, with 500,000 victims of personal and retail theft recorded by police last year. That's a rise of 6%. Victoria recorded the biggest jump in theft with a 29% increase. Tasmania came in second with 11%, while some states recorded a drop.
Our Woolworths team members have reported over 6,000 incidents last year, and that's a 26% increase on the year prior. So it's an escalating issue, one that we see right across the country.
Woolworths has resorted to creating a team dedicated to investigating incidents of violence and aggression. Sarah Farland leads the department.
So the role was established in February last year, and I lead a team of subject matter experts right across the business who are tasked with preventing violence and aggression for our retail workers.
We have the majority of our stores in Victoria, but we also have close to 30 stores in New South Wales and Queensland. And I'd say 95% of the issues that we are having today as a business are all in Victoria. So it's very Victorian-centric, which we do find disappointing. Hey, Paul.
G'day, Fred. How you going?
Good.
Fred Harrison is the CEO of Ritchie's IGA.
One of them actually had a bag, and she had another bag inside the bag.
In Melbourne's southeast, store manager Paul is describing an incident to Fred that happened that morning.
He just kept on walking, and I said, last chance, I want the stock back or I'm calling the police. And he goes, come across the road and we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, safety first, so
Yep,
we can't tackle.
Fred says cases of theft and aggression at Ritchie's IGA stores are skyrocketing.
It's getting to a point now where, a number of our stores, you've got to question when leases come up, do we want to remain in this area? Is it all round more profitable, safer if we just close and walk away?
The analysis that I've done is it's about 10% of stores experience about 50% of the merchandise loss. What's going to happen if they can't control that? They will close stores.
And those stolen goods often end up online, according to criminologist Michael Townsley.
Often you'll find people that are selling thousands and thousands of items and it's like a department store. If you go through their listings, they've got, fashion and apparel, they've got DVDs, they've got electronic items.
He says, despite their policies prohibiting it, a flourishing online black market for stolen goods on websites like eBay, Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree is fueling the crisis.
Often many of the things that they're selling still have the tags on, so they're brand new. And then the next thing that you want to look at is what price are they selling these items for. If it's a steep discount, you've kind of got to wonder, if these items are new, why haven't they returned them to the store and get the full ticket price for them?
We've got a situation where organised crime or other forms of crime are really targeting specific products such as meat, beauty products, electronic products as well.
Chris Rodwell is the CEO of the National Retailers Association. He says the cost of retail crime to the industry has ballooned out to $9 billion a year.
We're especially concerned about smaller retailers that have had to wear significant increase in costs. And so this theft for some of them gets them to a point where it's very hard to conceive for them how they can continue in business.
The association is calling for workplace protection orders, similar to AVO's, to be introduced nationally. This is a court order designed to protect employees and others at a workplace from personal violence, allowing employers to take action against offenders.
We're particularly keen for every government to follow the Australian Capital Territory in introducing workplace protection orders, which effectively stop repeat offenders from returning to a store and continuing to commit levels of crime.
We have been leveraging workplace protection orders in the ACT for 18 months, and we've seen a significant decrease in violence against our team from known high harm offenders. In fact, it's also a 99% decrease in violence that our team are now experiencing.
Fred Harrison argues the solution must go beyond protection orders. He's meeting with Victorian state ministers within weeks and will push for tougher bail laws to target repeat offenders.
I believe law and order is the biggest single issue facing Victoria at the moment. More time, effort and policy needs to go into enforcement, because without law and order, we're a real problem as a state. We're good for nothing.